Hello and welcome to episode 9 of Goblina's Taskman mode adventure, a mode where your progress is dictated by the website overlords. Following up on last week's episode where we made a lot of people angry with our good luck, especially with our Barrows uniques, let's try to follow it up this week and continue to spoon good things, because it's always fun to make people angry. Without further ado, let's get into the episode.
You better run away, baby, before people start to. You better get away, darling, 'cause everything you heard is cool. Before it'll hurt, put them alone, 'cause Lord knows I'm a rolling stone. So you better run away, baby.
Can I get a new task?
Right, seems like we're in for a banger of a first task, where we get Rex Matriarchs. This is always a fun one for Taskman, because it's one where you can go terribly dry on, and it's not the most fun content. For this one, we already have all the ring upgrades, and we've been shafted. That means we have the spear shaft. So that means we need the plume, the cap, and the tip. And we're going with Ratis on this one. The other ones require either too much attention or are annoying. So I'm just gonna go with Ratis, and hopefully we only get spear pieces, and so we don't get the pet, because meaning if you get the pet, it means that we're not gonna get a spear completion on this tier, because we only have 8 uniques and we have 3 left, so this is 6. So hopefully we're gonna get a spear piece. But since we've been doing a lot of combat lately, and we managed to get something really nice, which is the 120 HP cape. So that's our second 120, and that's I believe a god task. So we're doing some really nice things. And after quite a bit of kills, I went for like just a kill one, loot and TP out setup. I don't want to waste too many supplies with this, since it's not really something that you need to camp on the instance. You don't get rewarded for that. So I just went with kill, loot, TP out, heal, kill, and repeat. And after a while we got rewarded with a really nice drop, with a double of a heart and our spear piece that we actually wanted.
Can I get a new task?
Alright, I know this is not unique from the Mage Training Arena yet, but we got the 120 cape on our last task, so I figured you might as well go and buy it. Might be useful in the future, I don't know, but at least we have it. Now for our actual task, I'm gonna get the Infinity legs. It's the final piece I need for the Infinity outfit, and since we have the Infinity boots on our stash unit for Master Clues, we're also gonna get a second pair of Infinity boots. I'm allowed to it on rule 3.1. I'll show it on the screen what allows me. So we're gonna go for a lot of points. As you see, we already have a lot of points on our telekinetic, I guess, room. So we're gonna need a lot of points on every single room. for Graveyard, I was doing a thing with the HP Cape and with Excalibur. Now, I don't need this at the point of my account. I do have Persistent Rage, and later on the next MTA unique, something that I'm gonna use, which is just to use Persistent Rage with Regenerate. I don't need to heal or anything, but it was just something I found out later, and that I do know now to do it. So after getting all the points, the enchantment room was the last room. I'm not going to subject you to the alchemy room because it's the most annoying for me right now with the graveyard trick. So we're just going to buy the uniques that we have to buy, since we already have all the points. So let's just buy the legs and the second pair of boots for task completed. Oh, and I could not forget, I went to the trouble of buying the boots, and I forgot to show you that they go into our house for the remainder of his days.
Can I get a new task?
Again, I know this isn't a task I'm meant to be doing, but it's something to have in the background to talk about something else. I missed the clip here. It's been happening sometimes, and I've skipped the tasks on the video. I don't mention it, but I'll try to mention it more. I'm not perfect in clipping things, so I missed to obtain a unique permanent unlock from the Dungeoneering reward shop, which I got a Scroll of Daemonheim. So yeah, sorry about missing some tasks that should be here, but they're not. So yeah, other things. When I have a lot of beans, I just buy some insta-grows, and I've been doing herbs that I have a lot of and that are on the daily, asking of the druids, I don't know, just to try to get the unlocks out of the way. So with this one, we got the Speedy Growth upgrade, or unlock, I guess, and I should be doing the instant sticks, but yeah, for now, let's just get this one, and that's gonna be a passive done. Now for our actual task. Our actual task, we had to kill Yorgir while on the Calgarian Demon Slayer task, which we managed to get on our first try. Sadly, I didn't record it, but then we had to run ED3 up until the point where you end up the first part of the dungeon. So then you would just blow up the minimap and see if you get a mini boss spawn where Yorgir would be. As you see on this one, we got nothing. And we got nothing multiple times, so we had to run the dungeon a lot, and we ended up getting 113 defense while doing it. And after, I believe it was 6 tries, we managed to get Yorgir to spawn, and with just a bit of damage and some spells, we managed to defeat it for our task completed.
Can I get a new task?
Alright, you shouldn't be surprised that this one was coming, but here's another Pokédex task. I swear these follow me everywhere I go on every episode. So let's see what we need for this one. We need a Hill Giant, Desert Lizard, Jungle Otter, Salawa, Ak, and Grotworm Souls. and we only have 2 Ushbatis, so we need to do some Slayer. As you can see, we're starting with a 0 task streak because we had to cancel the Calgarian task that we had from the Yorger task that we did before, just because we still have Calgarian Demons uniques left and we are not allowed to do them at this point in time. So we had to grind up some Slayer points. While doing that, we got some uniques from the tasks, being the Dragon Rider kit, which is our 3rd one. That's gonna make people jealous. And we also got a pair of Celestial Gloves. Also, while doing Slayer, we came across some more Wally events, and we managed to snag the final achievement, being the 250 Wilderness Flash events completed, and that's a passive task. And after a bit of Slayer, we had to cancel a few tasks, so we actually got the bonus for our 10 tasks there to be able to have enough points. We have just enough to buy the 3 Ushbatis that we need and start working on our task. So let's start with the Salawas, which are the hardest one to kill, and we're just gonna use an AFK setup with aggro overloads. Actually no, just normal overloads. We still have aggro overloads task done, and it didn't take too long. We didn't even get a key or some vital sparks, and we just got the souls super fast. And I guess getting the soul super fast was the theme of this one, because you can't see it, but my clips are all 2 minutes long. It records the last 2 minutes, and on every single one of the souls, I still have the start piece of the other soul. So it was like a 10-minute task, if that much. But we got the Hill Giant, the Jungle Horror, the Desert Lizard. As you see, we're still arriving, and we're gonna get the souls super fast. And for the final one, it was just quick Grotworm, and that was all the souls collected. So we just go into the pyramid, and with our 5 souls, we hand them in, and that's task done.
Can I get a new task?
Crack open a cold one. Crack open 2 lock chests within the War Fort. For this one, we are required to do You Are Chosen, which is an archaeology mystery. As you see, we did the Power Behind the Throne research that we need to do for that. And then we have to restore a sculpture, the Forging War sculpture. I did the wrong one. Hopefully I won't be Taskman, but yeah, I'll need this one for later anyways. So with the actual item that we need, we're gonna make the right artifact. And after back and forth with Zenek, which by all facts should be dead, she opens up the passage to Behind the Throne, and so we have access to the first chest here. But this one, the password is Killy, which is a reference to Killy, the partner of Talmud. And after opening and search, we get some materials. And for this one, the combination is Hibi, which might be a reference to the Icehini Hibi. But yeah, that's task done.
Can I get a new task?
Find the tortoiseshell plover. This bird can be found while hunting turtles in turtle colonies throughout the arc. This one is pretty simple. We had a gray map, so we just went to our own island. We could have done it on the whatever main island it is that spawns tortoises, but since we had the map, might as well just use it. Try to find some implings, whatever the Kais, I think it is, the version of implings on the islands. Try to get a mask, but we got none. So we nearly exhausted the resource of turtles, but in the end we got the bird to spawn, and that is task done.
Can I get a new task?
Obtain a unique lore book for the Heroes of the Graveyard achievement. This one requires you to get 4 books. We're going for 1 on this task. It's 4 different tasks. For this, I've been doing collecting of the different resources. I want 500 of each plus 5, I think it's timber, and I believe also the hunter one for the foul torch when I get it. So we're just trying to get it by this, and then we'll just send the fishing without gathering, which gonna be faster. So we're collecting hunter now, and didn't take too long, and we got the book that we wanted, Life in Color, and that's task done.
Can I get a new task?
Oh, there we go. Obtain a unique from the Shadow Worlds. I'm sure by now you know how I feel about Shadow Worlds in their current state with the Feeling Pump nerf, so I'm not gonna go there. So we just pushed a few worlds, we did our weekly challenges, and we got enough points to be able to buy one of the masks. We're gonna buy one of the 45 million ones, which are the most the cheapest ones that we have to buy at the moment. So we're gonna buy the mask of the Dust Devils, and that's gonna be task done.
Can I get a new task?
Okay, good. Seems like I'm not gonna get Taskman because we rolled the task that requires the Targashan Spear that we accidentally restored previously. So let's just head to the Vandal's Throne and use it, and that's gonna be task done.
Can I get a new task?
Now, that's, I believe it's the first. That's the second Pokédex task of the episode. And this is a spicy one. I mean, it's not difficult, but it has some spicy monsters. So we have Molanisk, Spiritual Mage, Luminous Snaggler, Elves, and Earth Warrior. Now, two of these are good, being the Earth Warrior, which I can put in my player-owned dungeon for champion scrolls in the future, and the spicy one here is the Luminous Snaggler, which can drop us the Blast Diffusion boots, and you know how lucky I've been on soul tasks with uniques, so hopefully I don't get them. I know I should be saying, oh well, hopefully I get them. No, I don't want to get them because I don't have Rashka KC, so that means I would be locked of the boss until the master tier. So let's see if we manage to avoid it. And just for that, I also used an accursed sand on Ushpati to make it an accursed Ushpati. It increases the chance to catch the soul. I believe it's 1 in 333 or something for this one with the cursed Ushpati. So we actually managed to get it without getting the Blast Vision boots, which was super nice, and then means that we can carry on to the next monster, which is going to be the elves. Now, if you think the last task was fast, just take a look at this. First KC. It's that easy. It's just that easy. But of course, the luck that we had with the elves, we didn't have with the spiritual mages. It took quite a while, but we managed to get the soul. And the mollusks, I'm sure most of you don't even know what this NPC is, but after running around a bit in the dark dungeon, we managed to get the soul, and our luck came back again with a 1kc Earth Warrior soul. So yeah, and like I said, we're gonna put the soul of the Earth Warrior in our player-owned dungeon, just so we can farm it in the future for the champion scroll, and the rest of them are gonna go into the chest for the remainder of their days.
Can I get a new task?
Seems like we're gonna end where we started, which is at Rex Matriarchs for unique number 7. So, as you remember, we got the bloom. That means that we either need the cap or the tip to finish the sphere. And hopefully we don't get a pet, like I said before. So this was quite an eventful one. At first we got 50 million attack and strength at the same time. The XP has been combined for a while now. And as is tradition, we continue to do our Reaper assignments every time that we're able to do them. And for this one we had some Jones, and we got the 4th signet being the Quinta signet, so that means we're one step closer to finishing up our bow. And like I said, this was an eventful task. I managed to actually have enough DPS to kill Ratis on one rotation without it healing. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do this with just a Trigor and the offhand blade of the twins, but with some luck I was actually able to do it. I'm quite surprised at this, but yeah, it seems like our gear and maybe our skills are improving a bit. But yeah, I was really pleased with this one, that I managed to kill it without healing once. And now for some actual Rex Matriarchs uniques. We got only 2 uniques. We got the Art of the Berserker, and then on the very next kill we got the unique that we're working for, being the Savage Plume. So that was back to back and a really nice one. That means we're 3 out of 4 on the spear pieces, and we have 450 KC, so that's pretty nice. So I wasn't late in uploading this one, so it's pretty nice that I managed to do it on time, semi on time. And as you might have heard, I changed the get task sound. I was getting bullied for that. You lot saying it sounded like, can I have a new desk instead of task? I'm not into your bullying. I'm the one who bullies here. So I changed it. I might change it in the future. I don't know. I'm still working things out. But yeah, that was a fun episode, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.